And this is, by the way, it's like one reason why it's so important that we not be constrained in our thinking about like we're going to build a Fort Knox. Like this is where the interactive, messy, adversarial environment is so important. You have to introduce consequence. Like you have to create a situation where they perceive that if they try to do an espionage operation or an intelligence operation, there will be consequences. That's right now not happening. And so it's just, and that's kind of a historical artifact over like a lot of time spent hand wringing over, well, what if they, and then we, and then eventually nukes. And like that kind of thinking is, if you dealt with your kid when you're raising them, if you dealt with them that way and you were like, hey, so little Timmy just like, he stole his first toy and like, now's the time where you're going to like, a good parent would be like, all right, little Timmy, fucking come over here, you son of a bitch, take the fucking thing and we're going to bring it over to the people who stole it from you.
He's a great father.
Make the apology. I love my daughter, by the way. But you're like,
Timmy's a fake baby.
Timmy's a fake baby. Hypothetical baby. There's no, he's crying right now. Anyway, so yeah.
He's stealing right now.
Jesus, shit. I gotta stop him. But yeah, anyway, so you go through this thing and you can do that. Or you can be like, oh no, if I tell Timmy to return it, then maybe Timmy's gonna hate me. Maybe then Timmy's gonna like become increasingly adversarial, and then when he's in high school, he's gonna start taking drugs, and then eventually he's gonna like fall afoul of the law and then end up on the street. Like if that's the story you're telling yourself and you're terrified of any kind of adversarial interaction, it's not even adversarial, it's constructive actually. You're training the child just like you're training your adversary to respect your national boundaries and your sovereignty. Those two things are like, that's what you're up to. It's human beings all the way down.
Jesus.
Yeah, but we can get out of our own way. Like a lot of this stuff,
Yeah.
like when you look into it, is like us just being in our own way, and a lot of this comes from the fact that like, since 1991, since the fall of the Soviet Union, we have kind of internalized this attitude that like, well, like we just won the game and like it's our world and you're living in it, and like we just don't have any peers that are adversaries. And so there's been generations of people who just haven't actually internalized the fact that like, no, there's people out there who not only like are willing to like fuck with you all the way, but who have the capability to do it.
And we could, by the way, we could if we wanted to. We could.
Absolutely could if we wanted to.